Hey, what up? Thanks for clicking the video. In this video, we'll be looking at the collectible items from Ragefire Chasm, or as people call it, RFC. RFC has 6 Horde quests, or 3 quests for the Alliance, and all quests can be done inside the dungeon. There's also 3 bosses with a total of 16 drops, and there is 1 achievement for the completion of the dungeon. Getting to the dungeon is easy. It's the same for both factions. Just fly above Orgrimmar and go over the drag, and then fly into the Cleft of Shadow. At the end of the tunnel, you take a sharp left, and the dungeon entrance is immediately right there. So, starting off, the boring stuff. Quests. Earlier I said there are 6 Horde quests, but there's actually 4. The 4 are a new enemy, enemies below, no orc left behind, and lastly, the Dark Shaman. Now talking about the quests for the Alliance, you have a new enemy, no man left behind, and the Dark Shaman. Quests for both the Horde and the Alliance are easy to complete. All the quests are straightforward, you're able to follow through inside the dungeon, you'll never have to leave the dungeon to finish them. Now talking about one of the reasons why you're probably in this dungeon in the first place, transmogs. There's no class specific drops in this dungeon, it's all based upon armor type. So no matter what class you are, it just has to match the armor type that you're able to wear. Now, finally getting into the transmog, we can start with the first boss of the dungeon, Adderog. His drops are collar spike bracers, a wrist slot item for plate wearers, snarl mouth leggings, leg slot for cloth wearers, Fang of Adderog, a one-handed dagger, Bone Coal waistguard, waist slot for male users, and lastly, Scorched Blazehound boots, the feet slot for leather. The second boss of the dungeon is Dark Shaman Karanthal. He drops Dark Ritual Cape, a back slot, Grasp of the Broken Totem, a chest slot for leather, Cuffs of Black Elements, wrists for cloth, Dark Shaman's Jerkin, chest for mail. The third boss of this dungeon is the fiery worm dude Slagmaw. His drops are Flame-Seared Carapace, a chest slot item for plate, Chitinous Bracers, a wrist slot item for leather, Fireworm Robes, a chest slot item for cloth, and lastly, Chitinous Bindings, a wrist slot item for mail. The last boss of RFC is this big old dude, Lava Guard Gordolf. He drops Heart Boiler's Staff, a two-handed staff, Gorewalker Treads, feet slot for plate, Blood-Cursed Fellblade, a one-handed sword, Belt of Boundless Fury, waist slot for leather, Gordolf's Crushers, a hand slot for mail. Alrighty y'all, that's the end of the video. I had fun. I hope y'all had fun. Please subscribe, like, and comment. I'm definitely interested if y'all think this is a fun format for collections. My plan is to, if I'm still having fun, my plan is to continue doing this for other dungeons. Especially with warbands coming out soon, the transmog collection stuff just skyrockets since you can do all other armor types. Anyways, appreciate y'all. Adios, y'all.